Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Meister today. I'm going to be talking about Luigi. What? No, Mario? No, we're talking about Luigi today. Get out of here.
Tutto lavato, l'abito! Attenzione, portare per fratello! Ma tutto rapido, tutto messo tutto nel pacchetto pato!
Okay, enough joking around, Mario. Get out of here. Come on, this is a video about your brother. Come on, give us some respect.
Okie dokie!
Anyways, we're going to be moving on to Luigi's history from 1983 to 2019. In videos like these, normally it's just some gameplay in the background and some text, but I'll be commentating over these games. Some rules about this are I'll only be including one game from every Nintendo console that features Luigi. And there will be no handhelds. I'm saving that for another video. Let's go ahead and get started. And please guys, show me some support. Go down and hit that like button and subscribe. This video took 3 days to edit. I know I did say Nintendo consoles, but I guess you could count arcade machines, but this one is a classic. Mario Bros. Is the first game that ever features Luigi that came out in 1983. The idea is very simple. It's kind of like Donkey Kong, because of how simple it is. You go around hitting Koopas and a couple more things. This is the first game to ever include coins, but this isn't a fact video. We're talking about Luigi. Luigi sort of looks the same that he does in newer games. He has his overalls and everything. But let's go ahead and move on to the next game on the NES. In Super Mario Bros. On the NES, Luigi was only really created for this game to have a functional 2-player mode. In all these games, I'll just be talking about if Luigi's design is the same and if he stands out among the others in all the games. I was going to put the American version Super Mario Bros. 2 or the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2, but I just thought this game would be better because it's the second one Luigi was ever in. Let's go ahead and move on to Super Nintendo. Instead of just picking the obvious choice, Super Mario World, I actually chose a game that people might not know even exists. Mario is Missing. It's the first time Luigi ever starred in a video game. I know we're supposed to be talking about Luigi, but first let me just say this game is horrible. It's one of the worst Mario games ever made. Well, it's a Luigi game, but you save Mario, and then you learn it's a learning game. Yep, this game's a learning game. Let me just go over some history really quick. No pun intended. Anyways, Mario's Missing came out on the PC. Isn't that weird for a Mario game to come out on a PC? Well, yes, it came out on the PC in 1992 and then was released on the SNES and NES in 1993. All the graphics for Luigi and Yoshi and every single character are ripped right from Super Mario World, Nintendo's newest game. Let's go over Luigi's design. Well, it's basically what I just said. He looks just like he does in Super Mario World. He's a little big like Mario is. He's got purple overalls. Well, he's the only character. He has no difference when you play as him. He doesn't have a higher jump. He isn't scared or anything, he's just boring. This game's boring. Let's move on to Nintendo 64. Mario Kart 64 was the game where Luigi sort of started getting a personality. Let me tell you what I mean. In Mario Kart 64, everyone has different sound bites. Toad screams all the time. Bowser sounds like he's trying to eat someone. Donkey Kong's just Donkey Kong. But Luigi...
Wow, 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 wow!
This game had over 4 sound bites for every character. Nintendo was putting a lot of care for everyone, but I feel like they put a lot of care for Luigi. His sound bites are great, and that's why I always play as him in Mario Kart 64.
I'm Luigi, number 1!
Now let's get to his design. This is the game where Luigi got a personality, sort of, but also he started looking different from all the characters. He's got a green hat, cool looking overalls, and he doesn't just look like a clone multiplayer character like he did in the older games. Let's go ahead and move on to GameCube. I changed the music for a reason. Luigi's Mansion was the second game he ever starred in. And let's just forget about Mario's Missing. This is the game. Luigi had a true personality and was ready to take over Mario games. This game was one of the best-selling GameCube games. You can completely tell that Luigi is not Mario. He is a true new character. Let's take a look at Luigi's design. This is definitely not Mario anymore. This is Luigi. He has all of his green, he has a different mustache, his personality is him being scared all the time, and he fights ghosts when he doesn't even want to. Nintendo actually cares about Luigi now. Let's go ahead and move on to the next console. Super Mario Galaxy is known for its calming music and its great gameplay, but it's also known for
Super Luigi Galaxy!
We won't talk about how long that took me to find. Anyways, you can play as Luigi in Super Mario Galaxy. Luigi looks heavily upgraded since Luigi's Mansion. He's a lot taller, he looks cleaner with better graphics, and he jumps higher. He's almost the same as Mario, but he jumps a little higher. He's slippery, so let's go ahead and move on to the next console. So I couldn't choose if I wanted to put New Super Luigi U or Dr. Luigi, so let's go ahead and do both. Starting with New Super Luigi U. It's just a clone game of another game already on the Wii U. Yep, just shorter levels. You have 100 seconds to beat the level, and Luigi is horrible to control. He's taken from another game on the Wii and Wii U. It's just a lazy game. Let's move on to Dr. Luigi. You want to know the main reason why I put 2 Wii U games on here and why Dr. Luigi's even here? It's so I can complain about the game. It's Dr. Mario, and Dr. Mario's a ripoff of Tetris, one of the best-selling games of all time. So, yep, we talked about 2 clone games. Wii U was pretty bad. Let's go ahead and move on to Nintendo Switch, our last console. This game's so bad I'm not even gonna get any gameplay because that would take too long. There's not really much to talk about Luigi's Mansion 3 because it is sort of like Luigi's Mansion. So guys, this is the end of the video. Once again, I said this took 3 days to edit, so if you haven't already, go down and hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.